Right, hello YouTube, I'm back again. Now, the past few weeks I've been doing MOT repairs, and my van has now passed its MOT. So I've got a year's MOT on it now. The only advisory I've got is for the windscreen because it's got a bit of a chip in it, but when the wipers are right up in the air, the chip's behind the wiper. So like he said, all he could do was advise it, so that's fantastic. Right, now as you can see, I've still got bare metal tin panels. I've been this week and I've been to Screwfix actually. I went to Screwfix, got myself a Screwfix catalogue. Because apparently you can order stuff online and it's ready in 1 minute. So I went in, got a catalogue, come back out to the van, ordered what I wanted, and then it sends you a text message. I got the text message probably two or 3 minutes, but I waited a couple of minutes. I didn't get a message or nothing, so I thought, oh, I'll go in and see. So I walked in the shop. Just as I walked in the door, I got that message to say it was there. So walked up to the counter and there it was. It was pretty quick. So right, that is what I've brought. Now it's basically bubble wrap with aluminium foil on each side. This isn't actually the stuff that I've brought. This is stuff very similar. This, if you look, has got like 2 layers of bubble wrap with aluminium on both sides. Now the stuff I've got is like 1 layer of bubble wrap with the aluminium on both sides. So that's all right. The stuff I've got, it said in the Screwfix catalogue, it is actually equivalent to 50mm of polystyrene. So that is probably twice as much as what any normal touring caravan in the UK has got for insulation. So that stuff alone should be better than just caravan insulation. I've also got some foil tape to stick it with over the joins and everything. Yeah, so that's that. Coincidentally, that roll that you can see right about there, which is at the back of my bed, was actually £105. So yeah, now my plan is, I've made these up. I had to make a bit of a table saw up really to do it, because I couldn't really get them cut right. So I made myself a little table saw with my circular saw, and a bit of a box sled thing to whatever, and I managed to whip these up in a matter of minutes. They're all the same. There's 8 of them. I do need more, but this is just some wood I had kicking about. But these are basically rectangular bits of wood with a bit cut out there. Okay, now these are going to go in there like that, so that will give me an edge up there and something to screw that board to. Now because they are 50mm that way, I'm going to use 50mm Kingspan Celotex type stuff. There'll be 50mm of that in the roof, in the walls, in all the walls, in these panels, in these here, because I can't really get in these holes very well. So I'm thinking I'm going to get some pop bottle insulation to stuff in there and fill those up. But in these panels and in the bottom here, it's all going to be Celotex or Kingspan, 50mm of it. I'll have to put some plyboard on top of these, so as I can so I've got something, well, to level it out to the 50mm, because these are only 40, about 40 something mil. With the 6mm, that will give me my 50mm. So these are 44mm, I think I want to say, something like that. But that's basically the idea. So yeah, so I've been making those, and the table saw to make them. What else have I been doing? Oh, I've got some like sound deadening. I haven't got that to hand at the minute. That's in the back somewhere. I've got some sound deadening, which I intend on sticking on some of these large panels. I haven't got a lot of it, and it was rather expensive. I think that was £40. And there's a box, I think it's about that deep, about 2 or 3 inches deep, and probably a foot, or I think it was about 20 centimetres by 30 centimetres, something around there. That was 40 quid. I think there's about 20 of them in there. I don't know, I'm going to need more. I'm going to put that on the wheel arches and the big panels to stop it having that horrible kind of wallow that these panels give you. Can't make it do it on that one. But yeah, so that's the idea with that. What else have I what I want to start doing next, if I just point that down a bit, I'm using a different camera actually. This is a Samsung Galaxy A5, and I am using the front facing camera, so I don't know what that's like. I've also got my light that Mr. Messyman Pete sold me, which is like a workshop light with magnets on the bottom and the back. It's got a lot, it's like, use it like a little torch or as a big bright light like I'm using now, hence the reason you can see me in this dark van. And it charges up with a USB, so that's perfect for me at the minute. In here, only having one little light up here, I can stick that anywhere in the van and get excellent light. So I'm impressed with that. Thank you very much, Peter. Right, now I was going to show you all something, but I can't quite remember what that was. So oh dear, I've forgotten. What a muppet. It's totally gone from my head. Yes, totally gone. This cabinet was what I was going to show you. Now, if we look here, this is only something that I've quickly made up. I'll just move my clean washing off of there. This is what I've quickly made up. I've got the towel on here as well. Look, move that out of the way. I've basically butt jointed everything and screwed it together. There's splits in some of it, and it didn't go well because it was butt jointed and screwed. So now I know roughly where it's going to go and that it's going to fit and everything. The thing I wanted to try really was how much space I would have when I open the fridge door, which, as you can see, I've got space here. There's not a lot, but there's a bit of space, so that's good. This is about the size of what the toilet and shower room will be, so that's given me a rough kind of idea how things are going to fit. The bed will actually be higher than what it is, because it's better now. It's not so high, but you know. But this cabinet, I'm going to be making that 2x2 wood with the I suppose you'd call them like half lap joints or something, the same as like I did in the ambulance, basically, because it's a good way of it's a good way of doing it, you know. So it will all be 2x2. If I can get this unit all made up to house all of my bits, what I can do then is, as soon as it's panelled, I can put it in, and I can work out where I need all my plumbing bits. Now, I think what I'm going to do probably over this next week, because I get a bit of time after work. So what I think I'm going to do, because I haven't done it yet and I should do, when I brought this fridge, this Electrolux fridge, it is actually an Electrolux, what is it, let me have a look, RM4271. So it's like a full-size fridge basically, 3-way, but I need to get it connected up to the gas, 12 volt and the mains, to make sure that it's all functioning properly. The same with the oven, I need to do the same with that, because I bought these and I've not even tried them yet. So I think really I should try them and make sure that they're working. That's something I think I'm going to have to do over this next week, just to make sure that, you know. But I definitely need to get this rebuilt out of 2x2, so that it can house everything I need it to do. Then when I'm ready, bolt it in. So that's kind of, I've got a lot to do. Winter is coming and it's getting a bit cooler. I haven't got the wood burner in yet. I've got to buy some flue pipe, and I need some kind of sealant around the roof to seal the pipe so I'm not leaking in. But I don't really want to put the wood burner in until I've got it insulated, because if it's not insulated, it's just going to really badly condensate up and drip condensation everywhere. So that's why I'm not really kind of wanting to put the wood burner in yet. But over the next few weeks that will be coming, because it's getting cold. So right, I think we've been about 12.5 minutes. Wow, if you stayed till the end, good on you, thank you very much. Billy is, where are you, Billy? Come here, look, come on, look, there's a good one. Come here, look, come here. Don't like getting picked up, does he? Right, that's it for today's video, viewers. Hopefully Billy will be in a bit better mood, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.